Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is still Toad, and today I'm going to be talking about a different way to perceive reality called Christ consciousness. And, yeah, if you don't know, Christ is got these syllables ka, ra, ya, sa, ta, or k, r, I, s, t, okay? And all of those syllables or sounds are the mantras for the chakras from the crown chakra all the way to the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is obviously focus, but let's start with the crown chakra, right? This is divinity. This is divine consciousness, the realization of the matrix, and understanding of the code, basically, or at least knowledge of the code. That's what the crown chakra is. You have the third eye. The third eye essentially is perception. It is the perception. It can be hearing, feeling, intuition, sight, like actual physical sight, into a spiritual field or an ethereal field or a higher dimension or a lower dimension. It's basically metaphysical or extraphysical, exophysical sight, okay, or sensory perception that's not physical. You got the you got the throat chakra, and what the throat chakra is it's basically the throat chakra is responsible for balancing the energies of the rest of your chakras, the rest of your energy centers. It's responsible for balancing how much energy is being spiraled in each center, okay? And that's obviously why your thyroid is right here. Your thyroid regulates your hormones, and your throat chakra regulates the energies going to your different chakras to control the radio wave that you emit. Then you have your heart chakra. Basically, your heart chakra is like a car battery. It produces all of the energy that all of your other chakras use. It does your energy doesn't come from the root. Well, maybe it does come from a place of root chakra, but it doesn't come up from the root upward. Basically, it comes into the heart and circulates down and up. Or at least that's what I've found is the most effective way of visualizing the chakras, and it makes the most sense to me. So basically, your heart chakra is responsible for love, and it basically pulls in straight up energy, pulls in raw ether, and emits it in both directions. And so you have your solar plexus now. Your solar plexus is responsible for focusing that energy. Just focusing it, not even adding power, it just tightens down the stream to point it at one thing. That's what your solar plexus does. It focuses energy, focuses consciousness. It's focus. Your sacral chakra is creativity. So whereas the solar plexus chakra focuses, the sacral chakra basically controls where that focus is going, and in like what is being focused, what type of energy is being focused. That's what your sacral chakra does. Then you have your root chakra. Your root chakra is basically responsible for all of the physical senses. It's responsible for a sense of your physical body, a sense of your physical life, how things are in your life, and a belief in the physical world, a belief in reality. So, ka, ra, ya, sa, ta. That is divinity, sensory, balance, power into focus. All those things into focus. That's what Christ means. So Christ consciousness is naturally eminent of that. And one aspect of it that we're going to be talking about in this video, now that I'm 4 minutes in, is basically everything is a symbol. And what that means is that when the people in your life are symbols that are related to pieces of yourself. Everyone in your life is a piece of yourself. They represent an aspect of yourself, or maybe they represent an archetype in your mind. Events are also symbols. When things happen in your life, they are symbols that represent other things. You can connect the dots. Basically, this aspect of Christ consciousness is when the dots can be connected between physical reality and the code, or spiritual reality. So yeah, it's basically the connection between the two. So that would be around the third eye region, because it's kind of spiritual sensory, but it's also kind of not. It's more mental than spiritual. But it's some sort of oh wow, I was like this and there's like a crack in my screen or something. Maybe it's just a bug on my thing. No, it's the thing in the camera. That's funny. Talking about the third eye and I have a thing on my forehead. Anyway, so yeah, that basically sums it up. I'm going to keep talking about it though. So when you believe that everything is representative of other things, everything is a symbol, everything is a sign, that the universe is always communicating with you directly, and that people, not only people that are brought into your life, but people that were always in your life, are symbols that you can learn from, then basically you realize that the entire universe that you are in, every reality that in the multiverse, in this universe, in any dimension, is always geared toward your evolution. It's always geared toward you experiencing more, gaining more EXP, experience points. And when you realize that, it'll really blow your mind, because every time you've ever been depressed, every time you've ever been happy, every time you've ever been angry, every time you felt trapped, every time you felt anything, every time you've done something strange and not really known why, every time you've questioned yourself or not questioned yourself, had to admit that you were wrong, all of that was for experience points. Everything in your life is for experience points. And something interesting is that life is not a journey, and it never was a journey. Nobody is going anywhere. In reality, life is more like a dance. You just keep going over the same thing over and over again, but in a slightly different way. And you add rhythm to it. And that rhythm is what creates the dance of life. So, anyway, yeah, life is a dance. It's not a journey. And if it was a journey, then that would imply that there's a destination. I'm pretty sure I'm quoting Alan Watts, but I can't remember, so maybe look up Alan Watts' Life is Not a... Yeah, that's where this came from. This came from Alan Watts, just to quote my sources, but I'm going to continue talking now. If life was a journey, then that would imply that there's a destination, but there's not a destination. Like, after you die, that's not the destination. In fact, after a lot of people die, they're just probably going to loop back around and restart, be reincarnated. A lot of people get reincarnated. So, yeah. Basically, everything is a message from the universe, and life is not a journey. Everything is geared toward more experience points. That's like the main system of points in this game called the universe. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, and leave a comment and like, subscribe, and share. Goodbye. I don't think there's... Oh yeah, and hit the bell notification. The bell notifications icon. Then you can know when I post a video. Goodbye.